Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're here in Pullman, Washington. KPUW, KPUW. Default scenery. We're going to be going over to Provo this morning, doing a little charter ops here. We're going to take the Cougars down and play BYU. So we're going to get the flight deck ready, get things ready to go, and get out of here. All right, let's finish loading up the flight plan and everything. Got everything going in there. So you got activating it. All right. Performance initiate. All right. Departure. Going to be departing runway 23. Winds are 250 at 11, gusting 22, I think. There's no standard instrument departures out of here, so we'll be doing radar vectors most likely. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. And then we're going to be arriving in Provo. We'll be doing the ILS 13 in there for right now. We did Tater 2 arrival. And let's go to the N1 limits. Let's initiate, load it. That doesn't seem right on the gross weight. Let's just implement that for a second, and then we'll revisit when we look at my flight plan here, my weight and balance sheet. Yeah, now our should be 123, 186, and we're at 105, so it did not load the weights. I don't know whether it's this or what, but I've been having that glitch. Fuel 12,261. We're good there. And payload. Yep, no passengers. 55 Cowboys in there. 55 Cougars. And our cargo weight is 7,800 pounds. That's a lot of basketballs, but no, that's fine. Alright, we'll put 4,800 up front, and we'll do 3,000 in the back. And that should take care of that. So back to N1 limits, performance initiate. Let's redo this. Alright, let's see, the number is 123.7. Close enough for government work. I got 123.1. Alright. And we'll do, let's do a D rate. We'll do assumed temperature 50. And we'll do climb 2 out of here for reduced power, get a little extra life out of the engines. We'll go flaps, do flaps 15 today just to change it up. And trims 382. Alright, trim 382. There's it right there. Alright. And alright. So that's set. Oops, sorry, that is not set. I just screwed up. Gotta redo this here. Go to page 2. Runway is 230 at 11. Dry. Runway slope heading. Let's see, runway heading. Got runway slope. The runway slopage. Stand by. Runway slope. Where are you hiding at? not seeing it there. Let's go back to this. Take a look here in this real quick. Sorry for the moment of silence. I could have swore. I'm not going to go to the directory, but I could have swore that it was in here. Yeah, I could have swore it was in the flight plan, but in the dispatch briefing, yes, it's there. It's a snake. It would bite me, so I'm not seeing it. All right, well, we'll just assume 0. And I changed my mind. We're gonna do flaps 5. Sorry, that's not what I wanted. Flaps 5, 30, 30, 35, 4.82 on the trim. Alright, 4.82 set. Alright. All that stuff is set. Hey Haas, you ready to do the takeoff briefing?
You bet, Mike. Let's get this bird in the sky. We're departing from runway 24. Winds are 230 at 11 gusting 19er, so we'll be using left traffic. Once we're airborne, we'll head towards Provo International Airport. Cruising altitude is set for 39,000 feet. Estimated time en route is just over an hour. Let's make sure everything's set for a smooth takeoff.
Roger that, I concur. Alright, and
Can you repeat that?
alright, yes.
Not clear what you said. Say again.
Can you get our IFR clearance to Provo, please?
All right, Mike, I'll get our IFR clearance to Provo from Seattle Center on 123.9 or 5.
Boarding requested.
Let's load them up.
Seattle Center, Southwest 8608. We'd like to collect our IFR clearance. We have Romeo.
Passengers boarding starting.
I'll have your clearance in just a second. Southwest 8608, Seattle Center, cleared to Provo. Radar vectors patio, then as filed. Climb and maintain 6000. Expect flight level 39010 minutes after departure. Departure on 123.9 or 5 squawk 7363. Released for departure. Clearance void if not off by 1757 Zulu. Time now 1742.
Runway awareness. Okay. Feet.
Alright, Southwest 8608 cleared to the Provo Airport. Climb and maintain 6000. Expect flight level 390 1 minute after, 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 7363, departure on 2395. Thanks. And IFR canceled if not off by 1742 Zulu. Sorry, 1757 Zulu. Ooh, that's gonna be tight.
Southwest 8608, read back correct.
All right, Hoss, let's do the before start checklist.
Before start. FMC.
Checked, loaded.
Departure briefing.
That's complete.
Oxygen masks, check.
Check.
DAC.
On.
Navigation switches.
Normal and auto.
Display switches.
Auto.
Fuel.
We got 12,230 on board. Need 11.5 for the trip.
Passenger signs.
Coming on. Check.
Window heat.
That's on. Safe from all kinds of flying birdies.
Hydraulic pumps.
A's off. B's on.
Pressurization.
It's set and auto.
Flight instruments.
Checked and 300 set and cross check.
Auto brake.
RTO.
Takeoff warning.
Checked.
Parking brake.
Set.
Aileron and rudder trim.
Centered at 0.
Start levers.
Cut off.
Stab trim cutout.
Normal.
Fire warning test.
Stand by. Checked.
Light test.
Checked.
Logbook.
On board. No open items. No deferred items.
Before start checklist complete.
All right, let's run the before start.
Before start. FMC.
And checklist.
FMC.
Stop checklist.
Sure thing. Checklist canceled.
Alright, what's that departure? Let's see, that was a 7363. Alright. $73.63. Alright, set. And back to this. Actually, let's go back to that. Star. 2-3 RNAV in there. Just in case we gotta come back. I doubt it. We'll have it in there. Alright. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Alright, that's good. Alright. Think you're done boarding? Alright, let's get the heck out of Dodge, I think. Yeah, everybody's wrapped up out there. Alright. Before start checklist.
Can you repeat that?
Yeah, let's get the right checklist. Before push checklist, please.
Before push. 0 fuel weight.
It's 11.4.
0 fuel weight.
Checked. 11.4.
Gross weight.
123.6. Check.
PWB.
Reviewed, checked, and on board.
N1 settings.
N1, we're doing reduced power takeoff today. Assumed temperature 50, 91.5 both sides.
Flap settings.
We're gonna do flaps 5 takeoff.
Flap settings.
Check. Flaps 5.
Stab trim.
4.82 set.
Flight deck door.
Locked and lights out.
Fuel boost pumps.
Checked and on.
Transponder.
Standby.
Transponder.
Check. Standby.
Anti-collision lights.
On.
Before push checklist complete.
Alright. Thought I'd give you guys the clearance to clear off out there. What's going on? Slackers? I tell ya. Well, looks like GS6 is glitched, so let's just restart that, get rid of them, and we'll close everything up here. Oops, wrong button. Get this show on the road. Ground power released, doors, close all doors, arm all doors. Chockers. Chocks. Back to the ground connection. Remove chocks. Chocks gone. Alright. Alright, let's see if you can do your job here, Haas. Start number 2 engine.
Start number 2 engine.
Clear left and right. Ground.
Start number 2 engine checklist complete.
Alright, turn 2. Oh, gonna suck in some cones, but that's alright. You're not going to add fuel? Alright, we'll add it for you. Alright, here comes the fuel. flow, EGT, oil pressure coming up. Start a cutout, duck drop. Start number 1 engine.
Start number 1 engine.
Turn of 1. Clear left.
Start number 1 engine checklist complete.
It's okay, you can raise that start lever anytime, buddy. Start, switch, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, alright, I'll do it for you. Fuel, flow, EGT, light off. LOP light out. Start cutout. After start checklist.
After start. Flap.
Flap 5. Got trim a little too much. There we go. Flight controls. Flight controls neutral and checked. Free and clear. Alright, Haas, you ready to go?
Flap.
5.
After start checklist complete.
Alright, Haas, call for our taxi.
Roger that, Mike. Just remember, we're tuned to CTAF on 122.8 for taxi clearance. Give them a shout when you're ready.
Alright, I'll just call him. Not a problem.
All right, Mike, let's get this bird moving. I'll handle the taxi clearance for runway 24.
Okay.
Southwest 8608, we're ready to taxi to runway 24 with Romeo.
All right, Mike, let's get this bird moving. I'll handle the taxi clearance for runway 24.
Southwest 8608, expect runway 24, taxi at your discretion.
Southwest 8608, requesting taxi clearance to runway 24 at Pullman Moscow Regional with Romeo. Ready to taxi.
Southwest 8608, you are talking to clearance. Contact the airport frequency for taxi clearance.
switching to airport frequency for taxi clearance, Southwest 8608.
Alright, we're out of here. Swap over to CTAF here real quick. Pullman traffic, Southwest 8608, taxiing runway 23. Alright, Hosh, you have the comms.
Alright, Mike, I've got the comms now. Let's get this show on the road.
Alright, before takeoff, checklist.
Before takeoff. Minimum takeoff fuel.
Check.
Electrical.
Engine generators on.
Start levers.
Idle.
Engine start switches.
Idle.
Engine start switches.
Checked. Idle. God damn.
Flaps.
5. Green light. FMC 5.
Master caution recall.
Checked. Lights out.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Sometimes I want to junk punch saying tensions right in the face. I mean, I put the additional responses in there, but it doesn't care, I think, sometimes. So, as I say, T-cast off. I could have swore I rotated that over the TRA. My bad if I missed that. Pullman traffic, Southwest 8608 will be departing runway 23, departing to the south, departing to the east. Pullman traffic, correction, Southwest 8608 departing to the southeast. Alright.
Approaching 23.
Alright, spool them up. Let's go.
On runway 23.
Auto throttle arm.
6,800 feet remaining.
Airspeed alive.
Takeoff power set.
80 knots.
V1.
V2.
Road tide.
Positive rate.
Gear up. Alright, Haas, contact departure.
All right, Mike, let's switch over to departure and get this show on the road.
I don't know why that thing's kicking me right there, but because that's why. Bad pilot, that's why.
Southwest 8608, radar contact. 2 southwest of Pullman Moscow Regional Airport at 5800 feet. Pullman Moscow altimeter 3000. Climb and maintain 13,000. Turn left heading 120, vectors to patio, then on course.
Alright, turn left 120 up to 12,000, then direct on course, Southwest 8608.
Climb and maintain
Thumbs
13,000.
up.
Left heading 120, vectors to patio,
Bank
then on
angle.
course. Altimeter 3000, Southwest 8608.
Alright, commanding. Legs. Feet. After takeoff checklist.
After landing.
No, stop. God dang it. Stop checklist.
Seattle Center, Alaska 829, flight level 340.
After landing, checklist complete.
Well, there you go. That's a classic reason why you gotta love the stay intentions on the checklist. Alright, well, let's press on here. TCAS is off again. Seattle Center, Southwest 8608, level 13000, like higher.
Southwest 8608, climb and maintain 14,000.
Up to 14,000, Southwest 8608.
Climb and maintain 14,000, Southwest 8608.
One to go. What's with this ATC? Come on. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Put that on the speed. Sloppy airmanship. $10,000. Let's check. Off. Seattle Center, Southwest 8608, requesting flight level 390 if possible.
Southwest 8608, climb and maintain flight level 390. Climb and maintain flight level 390, Southwest 8608.
Up on 18. Lights out. Pretty smooth. Let them up back there. Alright, back up front. Oh, terrible, terrible, terrible. God. Bless him. Might as well start that one. Alright, well, we're headed off to Patio's the next waypoint. Then Utes in Zigur. So climbing up over southern Idaho here. I wonder what the, I didn't really pay attention to what the weather was in Provo. Took off. 080 at 4, 10 statute miles, broken 7,500, overcast 9,000, temperature 9, dew point 08. 3006 on the altimeter. We'll throw that in there real quick. 3 double ball 6. Alright. Hope everyone's doing good out there. Good to go back to work today after my knee replacement. So it'll be my first day back. So, oh, we got some turbulence going on there. Shut it down. Flat on the sticker seats, please. Woo, rock and roll. Alright, well that was interesting. Must have been a little passed through the jet stream or something there, but I really wasn't looking at the winds. I don't know if it dramatically changed or not, or maybe there was an update, but anywho, that was pretty good. So I do have a real cat turb on this, and I like what it does. It's not too bad. So yeah, just a refresh if you haven't been watching these streams. Yeah, so basically got a couple visual upgrades. I run the Bijan trees for 2024, the upgrade, which makes a huge difference in a lot of the tree visuals. I also have the run the power line mod, so you can see the power lines between the power lines. I like that. It's really good around some of the airports, and if you're flying low, doing some VFR flights, it's kind of cool to see. I got the real cat turb, so that kind of helps with the turbulence. I like the effect that it gives. Just a little more immersive. Some people don't like it. Some people do, but I think it's all right. So I run. Basically, I have wind controls, MCP, the EFIS panel for the NG and the MAX, the MCDU or FMC, however you want to call it. So MCDU is Airbus, but in Boeing world, we'll still call it the MCDU once in a while. I have a Blackbird. I have Bravo throttles with the some printed yokes. Some printed throttle levers from Blackbird Controls. They're really high quality. Thanks to Blackbird Controls for those. Those are awesome. They really work good. I have this tiller as well. I run the Thrustmaster yoke, and I have the Thrustmaster Orion rudder pedals with the damper. I just actually got those the other day. And I'll be having to change my sim setup because they don't fully fit. I have a next level stand like that they don't quite fit into, but I get about 50% travel for right now. So, whoa, Harry, what's going on with that? 110 knots. Yikes. Zoink, Scooby. Some wicked winds out there. The wicked winds of the west. Northwest, since they're coming out of the northwest. $113 knots, quartering tailwind.
Seattle Center, United 202, flight level 340.
Radar contact.
Not too shabby, 503 in ground speed in the climb. So yeah, so that's my setup. Works pretty good. I don't really have problems. Obviously I'm running Streamlabs, running Say Intentions. I do use VATSIM. Probably next streams, I'll probably use VATSIM here coming up. Just change it up. And yeah, so that's about it. Pressing on here to Provo, which is some excellent scenery. It's pay scenery, but it's really good. It's good scenery. Actually some of the best scenery I've seen as far as smaller airports and a lot of detail. So I enjoy using Provo for the scenery for flying in there. I do run a lot of 2020 scenery that seems to work fine. The smaller airports, I haven't had any problems with that work. So, anyways, I try them. I load them, try them to make sure it doesn't cause any degradation. We can't say that word right now. Degradation. There we go. If it holds up, then I keep it. If not, I delete it out of the community file. So, but yeah. So that's about everything. So we're getting here close to the top of cruise. Well, sorry, you'll be the yard. 4,000 to go. Be a very, very short top of climb. Looks like. Let's see here. Really too short, 194, a little bit, not completely parabolic trajectory, but it'll be a quick stay up there. We're going to adjust our cruise speed though. We're going to do an 8.0. See if we can get that ground speed up too. And cruise, let's go ahead, might as well, since we're pretty close, might as well do our descent forecast, cross those winds. I lied when I said the panel was set. It was not set. We're at 39,000. Now we're cooking. Forecast ready to upload. Execute. Descent will be 183.
Southwest 8608, contact Salt Lake Center on 132.4.
Alright.
Contacting Salt Lake Center. Salt Lake Center, Southwest 8608.
Alright, I'll let
Good
him up
afternoon.
again here.
Climbing through flight level 370 for flight level 390.
Alright, folks, seems like it's smooth out here. We'll let you get back up and be careful when you're always back there in the cabin. Please keep your seatbelt as we do up here in the front for any unexpected turbulence. Sorry about that.
Climb and maintain flight level 390, Southwest 8608.
1 to go. Booking. $5.15. Come on, man. We get a little more out of that. Cruise. That's more like it's dragging around the anchor out there. Well, coming up to the top of the descent here, might as well get that squared away. So, alright, pin, we're going to be doing the RNAV 23. What happened with that? That was weird. RNAV 23, we're going to do the Tater 2 arrival. So, oh, sorry, localizer 13. Get it right, amigo. Get it right. That's the wrong airport. Alright, so flying into Provo, as it says here on the top. And we're heading will be 134 for the runway. Set on both sides. And our approach frequency is going to be 110.3. 110.3. All right, 110.3 for the approach. That's 16.6 for Fairfield. Put that in there just as a backup. 16.6. 1666, 1666, there we go. 1666, alright. 1660, alright. 3434, do auto brake number Dewey. Height is going to be 4756 on the barrow. 400 change radial altimeter, but I'll just hold the switch here until we get what we're looking for, which was 4756. Ah, 4756. Tater 2 will be coming in via Utes, I believe. Yep, Utes. Summer, Carth, Glider, Tater. Vector around the hill here, landing over here. Alright. Anything special with this? Down to 11,000. Alright. Alright. Straightforward. Seattle Center, Southwest 8608, coming up on top of descent here in a few miles. We'll let you know, Southwest 8608.
Southwest 8608, roger.
Well, I still saw that top of climb. I just realized that the 410 was still in there from the flight plan. I had promptly changed that to 390, so. $533. I was kind of hoping for $550, but I guess since it's a quartering tailwind and not a direct tailwind, losing a few on that. But I'll still take it. Better than 430. Awfully wide out there.
Southwest 8608.
Alright, you want to do the descent briefing, Haas?
Alright, Mike, let's get this descent briefing rolling. We'll be arriving in Provo on runway 13 using the ILS approach. We're flying the Tater 2 arrival with the Utes transition. Transition level is 18,000 feet. After the star, we'll intercept the ILS to runway 13. Weather at arrival shows wind 060 at 4 knots. Broken clouds at 7,500 feet, and overcast at 9,000 feet. In the event of a missed approach, we'll follow the published missed approach procedure. Squawk code remains 7363, and approach frequency will be 123.9 or 5. We'll configure for landing with flaps 30 and final approach speed will be 135 knots. I think we're ready for the arrival, Captain.
I concur. I concur with that. Briefing complete.
Not clear what you said. Say again.
Briefing complete.
Roger that, Mike. We're all set for the arrival. Let's keep it smooth and steady.
I'm gonna have to give you some huckleberry ice cream in Provo before we leave.
Sounds like a delicious plan, Mike. Huckleberry ice cream is a must try. Let's make sure we land smoothly first, and then it's ice cream time.
So you're saying I can't have my ice cream first? That's not right.
Mike, I feel your pain. But hey, let's get this bird safely on the ground first, and then it's huckleberry ice cream time, my friend.
Alright. Sounds like a plan. Sign me up!
Southwest 8608, passing flight level 370, climbing to flight level 390.
What the hell was that about? That's crazy. It's this lack of huckleberry ice cream. So it'll be a patio at 1855Z, so in another basically 15 minutes. Or I should say 15 and change. top of descent, be there at 45, another 47 miles to go.
Contacting Salt Lake Center.
1805. All right.
Salt Lake Center, Southwest 8608. Good afternoon, maintaining flight level 390.
Southwest 8608, Salt Lake Center, good afternoon. Continue flight level 390.
Those clouds are thickening up out there a little bit.
Salt Lake Center, Delta 1452, flight level 210.
Salt Lake Center, Southwest 8608, like to start our descent.
Southwest 8608, clear Tater 2 Utes transition into Provo. When you're ready to begin your descent, descend and maintain flight level 300.
Clear Tater 2 Utes transition into Provo. Descend and maintain flight level 300 when ready. Southwest 8608.
Descent checklist.
Descent. Master caution recall.
Check lights out.
Auto brake.
2.
Auto brake.
Set. 2.
Landing minimums.
4756 on the barrow.
Okay, let me know when it's set.
Set. 4756.
Ref.
BRF, good question. Stand by.
Ref.
Flaps 30, 133.
Seatbelt cabin signs.
On. Check.
Descent checklist complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, we get our descent to Provo. Please ask you to return to your seats. Keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight. Flight test period to cabin for arrival. Wasn't paying attention. Going this southwest, we don't fly at 250, brother, in the descent. Keep that speed up. There's Salt Lake in front of us. Tater at 11. One to go. Salt Lake Center, Southwest 8608. I'd like to go down to flight level, sorry, I'd like to go down to 15,000.
Southwest 8608, descend and maintain flight level 15, 15,000.
Descend and maintain flight level 15,000, Southwest 8608.
Southwest 8608, descend and maintain 13,000 feet.
Down to 13,000. Alright, 13,000 set.
Descend and maintain 13,000 feet, Southwest 8608.
Up on
608, descend and maintain 8,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet, Southwest 8608.
Alright, we'll disagree with that. We're going to fly the Star, which will go down to 11. Making our turn at patio.
Southwest 8608, descend and maintain 7,000 feet.
So it's to fly me into the ground.
Descending and maintaining 7,000 feet, Southwest 8608.
Alright, so
Southwest
what?
8608, contact Salt Lake approach on 118.85.
Contacting Salt Lake approach on 118.85. Salt Lake approach, Southwest 8608. Good afternoon, descending flight level 190 for 7,000.
Southwest 8608, Salt Lake approach, clear tater transition. Expect the ILS runway 13 approach into Provo.
That's what we got. Alright, since the
Transition, expect ILS runway 13 approach into Provo, Southwest 8608.
since he assigned us down to 7,000, we're going to ignore that. We're going to fly the Star coming here to Provo. We're going to respect the restrictions here above 12,000, tater at 11, and we'll respect our ILS vectors in Provo. And we'll take it from there, see how it all plays out. 18,000, slow on the draw. Lights on. Salt Lake approach, Southwest 8608. What's the current altimeter in Provo? Salt Lake approach, Southwest 8608. What's the current altimeter in Provo?
Southwest 8608, altimeter at Provo is 30.06.
Roger that, Southwest 8608.
Altimeter 3006, Southwest 8608.
We'll keep this speed up at about that restriction at it's got us going to Zagur. Alright, well, this guy's going direct to Zagur, so we'll, I got Tater 2 in there, that's weird. That is really weird. Yep. We'll go ahead and, throw the anchor out, slow us down a little bit here. Let's see where. Let's find out where Zagur is at, though. Down the approach. Yep, sure is. Zagur at 6,800. All right, well, let's hopefully don't fly into a mountain. Slow us up here. Going to be close on that terrain clearance, but clear this, we should be fine. Yeah, I'll be alright. Not what I would call the greatest, but I don't know why it. Oh man, right over Kennecott. Sweet. Down to 250 on speed. Alright. Throw some boards up. Got some weather. $10,000. Mission coming on. Set them down.
Southwest 8608, I need you below 250 knots.
Yeah, we're working on it. Hopefully these raindrops slow us down, a little resistance.
Southwest 8608, descend and maintain 6,000 feet.
That was a little spicy coming in.
Southwest 8608.
Alright, let's roll the, we'll wait for a minute. I should have checked that approach chart versus what's in the FMC. That was weird that it just gave me pretty much didn't even fly the approach. But hey, all right, I'll take it. One to go. Comes flaps. Oh no! So do that. We'll have to do a flap overspeed inspection. Use the speed brakes.
Southwest 8608, proceed direct Ziegler. Cleared for the ILS runway 13 approach.
Yep, we're doing it. Just gotta slow down this.
Southwest 8608, contact Provo Tower on
crate paper.
125.3.
You're coming down.
2,500.
Provo Tower, Southwest 8608. Good afternoon. Established on the ILS runway 13 approach.
Southwest 8608, Provo Tower, roger, continue approach. Southwest 8608 with 060 at 4, runway 13, clear to land.
Runway 13 cleared to land, Southwest 8608.
I get this thing to slow down. Slapper piloting.
1,000.
Flaps. Flaps.
Yes, I know.
Approaching 13. 8,600 feet available. Flaps. Flaps. Too fast.
500.
Too fast.
We got it. Don't worry about it.
Unstable. Unstable.
400.
Approaching.
Minimums. Minimums. 200. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Feet remaining. 3,000 remaining.
Contact ground on 119.4.
2,000 remaining.
Switching to ground on
1,000
119.4.
remaining.
Provo ground, Southwest 8608. Good afternoon, cleared of runway. Ready to taxi to the gate.
Southwest 8608, Provo ground, taxi to
100
Terminal 1, Gate
feet
3 via
remaining.
Alpha 5 Alpha. Good day.
Negative 48 on that landing. Man, that's not bad for that approach. I'll take it.
Terminal 1, Gate 3 via Alpha 5 Alpha, Southwest 8608.
Gate 3, huh? Alright, Gate 3 it is. Speed brake, flaps down. I forgot Provo that they marshal you in from inside the terminal. Oh, you want me to stop? Oh, okay. Sorry. Come on, parking brake. Sorry, my stupid knee. There we go. It's hard to push down on that rudder pedal still. Alright. APU's on the bus. Killing it. Pumps off. Sorry, wrong one. APU bleed on. Kill the window heat. Alright. Actually, let's. We're landing. Let's put the flaps out. Alright, let's back this thing up. Probably should have left everything running.
Airspeed low.
Terrain.
Airspeed low.
Flaps. Caution. Taxiway. Caution. Taxiway. On runway 13. 0 feet remaining. Caution. Short runway. Short runway. Approaching 13.
Gotta love this throttle, huh?
8,600 feet available. Flaps. Flaps. Too fast. Too fast. Flaps.
I think I got every call out that the VRAS can make almost on that
Flaps.
approach.
Unstable. Unstable.
Well, I'll let it yell at me for a crappy airmanship, but man, that was a butter landing though. Minus 48. Let's see what minus 48 looks like. Skip, but still minus 48. Not shabby.
Feet remaining. 3,000 remaining. 2,000 remaining.
All right, let's back it up here. Switch to the wing view.
Feet remaining. 3,000 remaining.
Alrighty, well, thanks for flying, and hopefully you guys had a good afternoon
remaining.
or a good day wherever you're at, and we'll see you on the next stream. Alright, thanks, have a good one.
1,000 remaining.